So what's going on, guys? This is Fiddy here. Today we're doing a roster review of a friend of mine, and let's just get right into it. He's running Palplead with Scion. Um, he's doing Nihilus, Vader, and CLS. Well, I don't know what to think about that. I mean, it's gotten him into the 200 ranks, but it's not a meta team. He is fighting Night Sisters in his shard to get up to these ranks. So let's just check his mod work out. This is going to be really important. You're fighting Night Sisters, and this. Let's just check your tenacity real quick. 50% tenacity, 87% potency. Yeah, your debuffs are gonna land because you're getting the 35% potency boost. So that's gonna be really good. You're gonna land all your debuffs with Palpatine. And your speed. 238. That's quite impressive for just a health set. If you want him to have more speed, you could surely change some things up and give him a speed set, because the health sets, as you see, aren't really giving him a big boost. So I would give him a little more speed with a speed set. This is a good one. I would keep that. I would switch this one with a speed set. This one, I would keep this one because it's also got potency, and that's really important. I would change this one, and I would change this one to a speed set. So the arrow, triangle, the thingy, and the circle, I would change those to a speed set if I were you. And yeah, you've got protection here, and speed here. I would change this one and this one to health because it is a Night Sister team, and if you 6E the mods, when they have health primaries, they're gonna give a huge health boost. That would be way better than the health sets as well. Yeah, you would not even lose any durability. You would gain durability because you would lose 20% health if you replace them with a speed set, and you would gain about 32% if you replace these with 6E health primaries. So that's what I would do on Sidious. Emperor Palpatine. Let's get on to Scion. So you're running a speed set on him with a defense set. I think I would not run a speed set on Scion. Actually, what's your speed on him? 237. Well, maybe you're using it to counter Night Sister Zombie her talent, but I don't think I would run a speed set on him. I would just make him as tanky as possible and give him health primaries. And I would just give him loads of tenacity. You've probably got him about 100%. That's really good. But Night Sisters have really high potency. So I would maybe change out the speed set to 2 tenacity sets. And yeah, you've got a tenacity primary there. That's fine. You could keep this, but you could also change it to a health primary. It's all up to you. Same for this one, but I would really change it to health, actually. You've got speed here. Well, this is not a good mod at all, actually. I would replace that one ASAP. The tenacity sets would really help you. Potency is fine. Critical chance, fine. Well, actually, it's a pretty good looking Scion. You're running CLS in there as well, but we're gonna look at him as an individual in a second. We're first gonna take a look at Nihilus. You've got protection, tenacity, health, and speed. Alright, let's look at your speed. 214. That's not that much extra speed. So I would change this to a health primary. Same for just slice this one to 6E. It's yeah, maybe, but just maybe replace it with one with a little more. No, it's fine. It's fine. This mod is fine because you're fighting Night Sisters and your tenacity is really important. What's your tenacity at? 86%, almost 87. I would replace this one again with a health primary because it's really important. Night Sisters are just gonna chew through your protection. They're gonna ignore it like half of the time because of all the plague. So you're running health sets on them, that's fine. But I would really change these ones for health as well. I mean these ones. Alright, next up. Wait. Yeah, potency is good as well. Alright, no complaints there. Let's look at your Vader. So Darth Vader, one of the most iconic characters in Star Wars. You've got him modded for protection, tenacity, crit chance, speed, and you're running a speed set on him and a critical chance set. So you've got 199 speed, and because of his unique, you're gonna get 5 times 8, that's 40 speed. No, wait. You're not even fighting with a full Empire team. Yeah. So you're just getting 4 times 8. That's like 32. So you're fighting with a 231, right? Vader? Well, I wouldn't care about his speed set in that case. I would... Yeah. What do I want to give him? I would stack him up with offense, actually. His crit chance set is really great. But I would give him an offensive set because it would demolish those Night Sisters. You've got pretty good potency. Oh, wait. No, you don't. I would up his potency a little bit and go for offense secondaries because potency is gonna be really important on Vader, I guess. If you land those dots and you could do your Culling Blade, that's gonna be huge. I would go for potency, I guess. Your tenacity is looking good, but let me think what I want to do with this. I would change this to health and Maybe maybe just health sets. Just health sets because he's a tank. Yeah, that should work actually. Because he's got a pretty large health pool, about 25k, and if you just use two health sets and change this one to health primary, you're getting about 16% on the circle, and 2 times 10, that's like 36 extra percent health. So that would be pretty nice to have. Yeah, I think I would do that actually, if you're fighting Night Sisters. In raids and in other modes, that's a really good motivator. But if you're fighting Night Sisters, that's what I would do. Alright, let's see how far you're with your Revan form. Old Republic. So you've got Basila Shan, 7 stars. Jilly Bindo, 5 stars. T3M4, 5 stars. Zalbar, 5 stars. And Mission, 4 stars. I would work on those. Because Jedi Knight Revan is really good in raids. He's really good in the second period of the Heroic Sith raid. I think your guild would love it if you had Revan, because he's just so good. He's an all rounder. He's good in territory wars. He's good in territory battles. He's still meta in arena, and he is one of the best raid characters, as I just said. So I would work on those characters. You're not that far for your Darth Revan farm, but I would really want to farm those if I were you as well. Um, so let's check out your Sith Empire. You have HK at 7 stars, Best Lashon Fallen at 4 stars. That's fine. You're probably not going to get him next time around. But if you hurry, you could still get Revan with your Old Republic if you're really efficient and focused on farming those. Just spend all your crystals on refreshes. I would for sure farm mission first over T3, because you could use mission and Zalbar in Grand Arena, and it's a really good duo, especially if you have the Zeta, but you don't have those yet. But it's fine. For now, it is fine. Um, let's go ahead and take a look at your bounty hunters. Your bounty hunters are looking pretty good. But they're not top notch. I mean, you've got a Zeta Busk, you've got Django, you've got Boba, you've got for 333. That's a beastly team. For the rest, your bounty hunters are looking a little bit fluffy. They're just inflating your roster, I guess. I mean, at 2.1, almost 2.2 million GP, you should really have them geared up or not geared at all. So I wouldn't work on those yet. But if you're done with Revan, I would probably work on your bounty hunters if I were you. So clone troopers, just farm up the shards because they're probably going to get a rework. Droids. I see you have Grievous. We're going to come back to that in a second. You've got BB-8 at 6 stars. That's pretty good. You've got Droidica. That's a good one. You've got L3. Yeah. R2 is really good as well in a CLS team. So Maybe you want to gear him up for Grand Arena because you have CLS as well. Let's take a look at your Empire. So, Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader are gonna be in your arena team. I know that. That's fine. Let's just take a look at the rest of your Empire. I would not work on those at the moment. But if you want to gear up one of them, I would do Grand Admiral Tron. His Imperial Chimera is a really good capital ship, and he's just a really good standalone character. He would survive a lot more if he was geared up like to gear 12. Don't need a Zeta on him yet. So your Ewoks, you've got pretty good Ewoks, but I would replace Tebow and Ewok Scout with Wicket and Logray if you want to get 7-star C3PO. This would probably be enough for just barely a 5-star unlock. But if you want to get a 7-star unlock, I would work on your Logray and Wicket because they are gonna be the key to a smooth victory. Else, it's gonna be a hell of a battle if I were. Yeah, it's just gonna be a hell of a battle. So your first order, they could surely use some love. I mean, yeah, you've got a Zeta and Kylo Ren, unmasked, and it's his leader ability. Let's just hope you've got a modded right at least. Crit, crit damage. I would surely load him up with protection instead of crit damage and speed. These two are going to need to be protection. Not that speedy. Yeah, I would replace this with protection as well because you've only got 52% tenacity. Either you go full tenacity with full tenacity sets, or you go full health sets slash full defensive sets with protection primaries. So that's just my opinion. The rest of your first order, just gear them up after you've got Revan and Bounty Hunters. Because the Bounty Hunters are gonna be needed to get Chewbacca. And that's gonna be really important. I don't think you're going for Jedi training Rey yet. So just leave the First Order and BB-8. Wait until you're ready for them. Galactic Republic, your Ahsoka and Anakin are looking pretty good. For now, you've got Clone Wars Chewie to gear 11. That's pretty impressive. And Mace Windu as well. He is probably getting a rework. That's nice. You've got your Galactic Republic pretty ready for territory battles, actually. Good job. You could probably use Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, and Jedi Knight Anakin in the team. And probably with Mace Windu rework in Grand Arena and territory battles. That would be a really great team. Of course, Yoda lead. Wait. No. Bessela lead, because you have got Bessela. Just leave Mace out. Bessela lead, Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, and Jedi Knight Anakin. That would be a pretty devastating team. Genosian, you don't have them geared up. Imperial Troopers, not that important yet, but pretty fun to use. Jawas, oh, you've got them geared up. That's fun, but you don't really have any use of them anymore. Jedi. Yeah. Best Sean. Ezra, well, I would still I don't know. I would maybe replace Jedi Knight Anakin in the lineup I just mentioned with Ezra for now, because you don't have Anakin leveled up and geared up yet. And you don't have him startup yet. So I would use Bastila Shan, Ezra, General Kenobi, Grandmaster Yoda, and either Jedi Knight Anakin or Ahsoka Tano. But let me just check, because Ahsoka's gonna assist, I believe. Um, yeah, if Jedi Knight Anakin or General Kenobi is an ally, deal damage again. If both are allies, deal damage a third time. So maybe you do want to run Bastila Shan, General Kenobi, Grandmaster Yoda, Ahsoka, and Anakin, because they have a lot of synergy and they're gonna get the bonus protection from Bastila Shan anyway. So maybe you want to go gear up Ahsoka and Anakin, because they're important for the Padme team in the future for you, and they have some nice synergy, and you've got them all three of them. Night Sisters. They could use some love, but not yet. I would gear up Asajj, Uldaka, Night Sister Zombie, Mother Talzin, and Night Sister Spirit if you're gonna do anything with them, because they are a really good team. Night Sister Spirit can dispel, and she could stun the enemies. So that's gonna be key. Old Republic, we've gone over them. Phoenix, not that important. You've got them geared up fine. Rebels, you could probably... You've got Chewie 5 stars. So your bounty hunters were good enough to get him to 5 stars. That's probably good in Grand Arena for CLS, Han Solo, Chewie. So I would gear up R2 for that team. And Leia? No. Ezra for now, because you don't have C3PO. You could do Old Ben, but I don't know. I just really feel like yeah, he would do better. I think Ezra would do better because he's got some pretty nice DPS. Or if you want to use him in the Phoenix team, use Leia or Old Ben. Princess Leia, not Rolo. So let's get to your resistance. It's a semi-good team. You don't have Jedi Training Rey yet, so I would not gear them up yet. Rogue One. You don't have Chase, Chirrut, and Base, but you do have Chirrut. And you've got half of them geared. That's interesting. I would not gear these guys up yet, because you're not endgame. You're not an endgame player yet. So, Scoundrels, Vendor Chewie, you're farming him, I believe. I would just go for Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan before JTR, actually. Your Nest is looking pretty good. I would start her up a bit. I'm gonna go and tell you the the next thing you should farm at the moment and what you should work towards. Separatists, looking pretty good. Not good enough for Padme yet, but you're getting there. Sith Empire, we've seen them. Well, that's basically it. If I were you, I would start for working on your Jedi Revan, and after that I would work on your Darth Revan team to unlock Darth Revan. Then I would work on Sith Trooper because you don't have him geared up that well yet. And after that, um, you are working on veteran Chewie. So if you would want to work on BB-8 and work your way towards Jedi Training Rey, that would be a really good third character to unlock. After that, I would go for Bounty Hunters to unlock Chewie on 7 stars and get your CLS team in order. And after that, I would do your Night Sisters because they're gonna be really devastating in Grand Arena. And yeah, then your First Order actually. Then your First Order to Gear 12. I know you have the leadership Zeta on Kylo Ren Unmasked, but I don't really see them being used in the near future. You've just got so much to gear up. You have a pretty spread out roster, and yeah, I would just work on those teams, and keep in mind the mod tips I gave you. If your team's working fine, don't use it. But if you want some improvements, please use my tips. And that was it for today, guys. I'm probably going to do a Grand Arena video in a second. I'm just going to take a look if he tried to attack me yet. He did not. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope